It was early morning when Anna zipped the last suitcase shut. The small apartment, once full of warmth and laughter, now echoed with the sound of her footsteps and the faint rustle of boxes. On the bed sat a red-haired cat named Simba, her faithful companion of 7 years. He watched her every movement, his golden eyes wide and anxious, as if he understood what was happening. Anna knelt beside him, stroking his soft fur. "Simba," she whispered, her voice trembling, "you'll stay here for a while, okay? Lena will come every day to feed you." But Simba didn't understand words, only emotions. And what he felt was loss. The air around his beloved human was heavy with sadness. He could smell the goodbye. When Anna stood and walked toward the door, Simba followed close behind, brushing against her legs and meowing desperately. She tried to step over him, but he pressed himself against her feet, refusing to let her move. When she lifted him to set him aside, his claws gently caught her sleeve, and then her hand, as if begging her not to go. Tears welled in Anna's eyes. "Oh, Simba, please don't make it harder." She placed him gently on the couch, slipped out the door, and closed it behind her. On the other side, Simba's cries grew louder, a sound she had never heard before. He scratched the door, then threw himself against it, meowing so hard his voice broke. But the door didn't open. Minutes later, when silence finally fell, Anna stood in the hallway, leaning against the elevator, trying to steady her breath. The keys shook in her hand. She knew she was doing the right thing, moving to another city, starting over. But her heart felt heavier than the suitcase she was pulling behind her. Down below, on the street, she waved for a taxi. As the car began to roll forward, she glanced up one last time at the windows of her old apartment. And then, her breath caught. Something orange flashed past the glass. A thud. A heartbeat of silence. Then a small, limping shape bolted down the sidewalk toward her. "Simba?" The taxi stopped. Anna ran out, her suitcase forgotten. Simba was there, panting, trembling, a little cut on his paw, but alive. He meowed hoarsely, throwing himself at her legs. His body shook with emotion, and when Anna bent to pick him up, he buried his head in her coat, pressing close as if afraid she might vanish again. People nearby stopped to watch. One woman whispered, "He jumped from the window." Anna couldn't speak. She could only hold him tighter, tears falling freely onto his fur. When she finally found her voice, it was soft but firm. "Okay, Simba. You win. You're coming with me." And so they left together, the red-haired cat and his human, side by side, hearts bound by something stronger than fear, stronger than distance.